Welcome back to Raptor-One.
Raptor-One, Voyagers of the Stars. Season 2 Prologue. The Seven called. Let's meet the new crew of Raptor-One. Crew member, Saran Vale, the reluctant heir. The academy halls were silent when Saran received the call. They sat alone in the command chamber, staring at the chair their family had once held, the chair of a Concord captain who had fallen in silence. Legacy weighed on them like chains. They had spent their life being told they were destined for command, but never believed it. Then the shard on their wrist pulsed. Threads of the constellation unfurled in their mind, whispering not of destiny, but of choice. Raptor-One awaits. For the first time, Saran stood, not because they wanted to, but because the stars demanded it. Crew member, Tessa Rhyn, the voice of resonance. On a forgotten colony, Tessa sang to a shard no one else would touch. The people there had called it cursed, error made solid, but when she hummed, the shard glowed faint and soft. Her compassion gave voice to resonance others silenced, and when the constellation stirred, the shard answered with a brilliance she had never seen before. She heard the words clearly, "Your voice carries. Raptor-One needs you." And though fear trembled in her heart, she whispered back, "Then I'll go." Crew member, Darrow Core, the Iron Soldier. The battlefield smelled of smoke and blood. Darrow crouched beside a broken barricade, rifle in hand, keeping what remained of his squad alive as autumn fire rained down. He had fought for years, too many campaigns, too many graves. He told himself he didn't care anymore. But when the constellation's call burned through his wrist, he knew it was a lie. Your war is not over. It changes. Raptor-One awaits. He spat, cursed, and pulled himself to his feet. Fine. One more war. Crew member, Chiron Solari, the Shadow Mind. In an Alliance black site, Chiron sat in a darkened chamber, sifting through intercepted transmissions. He had once served the Alliance faithfully, bending his mind to their secrets, their lies. Now he worked in shadow, a traitor to them, yet never free. The shard he kept hidden beneath his sleeve pulsed for the first time in years. The constellation whispered through him. Truths can be hidden, but not erased. Your fracture belongs aboard Raptor-One. Chiron closed his eyes, then let them try to follow. He walked into the dark, already preparing for the hunt. Crew member, Ira Morn, the Dreamer. On a windswept plateau, Ira stood barefoot beneath the stars, arms raised as though listening to a friend. She had always heard the constellation, its hum in her blood, its whispers in her dreams. When the call came, it did not surprise her. The nebula unfolded in her mind, paths glowing with promise. "You've come at last," she said softly, smiling to the stars. She did not pack. She did not hesitate. She simply began to walk toward where Raptor-One would be waiting. Crew member, Varric Thane, the Broken Blade. Chains clattered as Varric sat alone in the repair bay of a forgotten station. His autumn grafts hissed with each breath, metal and scar fused into his body. Most saw him as half machine, half monster. But the constellation did not recoil. The shard pulsed steady, burning against his skin. Your fracture is strength. The autumn tried to break you, but you endure. Raptor-One awaits. Varric snarled, slamming his fist against steel. Then they'll see how much I endure. He stood, scarred but unbroken. Crew member, Cyrus, the social media star. Cyrus was already live when the constellation called. Billions watched as he stood in the glow of studio lights, hollow drones orbiting him, voice-weaving spectacle across the net. But then his band pulsed. The constellation's whisper pierced even through the noise of adoration. Billions watch, but few endure. You will carry their gaze where others cannot. Raptor-One awaits. For the first time, Cyrus faltered onstream. His grin softened, his eyes distant. Then he leaned closer to the lens and whispered to billions, "The story changes now." The comments exploded, not knowing their star had just answered a call older than all of them. The seven converge. Each came from silence, fire, or fracture. Each carried scars no one else could bear. And yet the constellation pulled them together, seven voices braided by choice, not fate. Raptor-One waited in the hangar, fueled and ready to go. The galaxy held its breath. And the journey began anew. Suit up and ride with us in Season 2.
Thank you for listening. If you would like to be notified about upcoming releases to the Raptor-One series, please subscribe. This has been a Bad Karma Drone production.